Bunnies be cray cray. Alright, I need to finish fencing this in here before I can put any pigs in it. Let's see. Do you have any? No stone walls. We need to get rid of some trees as well. Hello, Cole Phelps. Are you new here? I don't recall seeing you a lot. Oh, I think it's... your name sounds vaguely familiar, but... Plan on working on increasing my pig capacity, my pig farm. It's really a shame you can't burn things on the what is this called? Scaled furnace. Because that's like the one reason you still need to build a fire pit, right? Otherwise the scaled furnace would be a complete upgrade. I really need to get rid of some of these packages. What is even in these? At this point, I don't know. Umbrella is going to be needed when it's raining down here. I need so much of this stuff. Oh, you're Master of Masters? You changed your name. Okay, I remember you. It's been a while, hasn't it? Here's the shovel. Alright, I can finish this off. Oh. This is actually gonna cramp it a bit, isn't it? Yeah. It's too bad. It's just like one tile off what it needed to be. If I put pig houses in there, they'll all be offset by one square. This side is fine, though. It'll probably be okay. Optionally, I could just block it off at the very end instead. Alright, need to get these trees out of here. You've been good, but you haven't played DST in a long time. Breaking promises? I don't think you made me any promises. Who did you break a promise to? This is a mod called Action Queue. It allows you to queue up various repetitive actions so you don't have to bother with them yourself. You can just sit back and let the game do its thing. Oh, or not. Apparently I was one axe too short there. The shovel's not gonna have enough on it either. Alright. You know the mod? Oh, okay. Yeah, I did feature it recently. You broke a promise to everyone and Strictly Unprofessional? I can't think of another Strictly server. I've heard of the server, but I don't really think I've interacted with them myself. Wasn't Clown Baby sort of a part of Strictly Unprofessional, or did he just play on their servers? I want to see if I get canceled. Apparently not. Alright. That's good to know. Oop. At maximum capacity, we'll cancel you. Alright. Strictly Unprofessional? Okay. I mean, there might be some other people I know there, but... Oh my god, so much flint. I need to find something else to do with all of it. Wait, who's Sal Vulcan? Oh, you people and your name changes. I can never keep up. Okay, gotcha. I should wait. What if I nickname you on Steam? Does that show up in game as well, or is it just in the Steam's list? Never mind. Not really the time to do this. All right, more walls. And then I don't need this tool, so. Back to the rack it goes. Oh, I'm at 100. I'm actually all out of nightmare fuel. What day is it? It's like day 579. Like, actually, it is literally that day. Wait, you started making your own story 2 days ago? How do you make your own story? Maybe I'm missing something. You're talking about Don't Starve Together, right? Alright, let's see if I can just line this up. My base is used to last until day 600 or so, but now that it's hosted on my own computer, it can last until I shut it down. Or officially retire it. So that shouldn't be a concern anymore, unless Clay manages to break it on me through an update. I don't expect that to happen, but I suppose it's possible. Hey, Ozeek. Heading into the winter here, I need to get a beefalo hat. Which is interesting. I probably should get the hibernation vest as well. Are they both up top? Probably. Because what'll end up happening is it'll start raining or something. And then I'll want water protection and warmth. I could use a thermal stone, I suppose. I don't like thermal stones. Especially the ones that can deteriorate with time. That was just frosting on the cake. Oh look, somebody planted a marble shrub right in the center of the path. I'm pretty sure that wasn't here the last time I was up top. And Berger destroyed a good part of the base up here when I was down below and somebody else was up here. Alright. Where might that beefalo hat be? Somebody also, last time Berger spawned, somebody allowed them to kill all of my beefalo. So now we're limited to whatever beefalo wool we still have in this world. I wonder if we even have a beefalo hat anymore. Tempted to use go next. Wait, down here? Yeah, here we go. Nice. Oh wow, one sewing kit left. Which means I should probably replant the spiders over here. Because we do need more silk. Yeah. I'm gonna have to kill you, aren't I? There we go. Supposed to use 2 beefs alive to breed? Yeah. Somebody just allowed Bearger to murder all of them. I forget who it was. I was down below when it happened. So that year, my beefalo got wiped out, genocided, and then this last year, somebody came up here and allowed the base to get rummaged through. They ate a whole bunch of my Halloween candy and I think some Christmas treats that I'd been saving, even though most of the Christmas treats ended up on the trees, but the ones that couldn't be hung on the trees ended up in the chest, and I think those are the ones that Bearger ate. Are there 2 beefalo hats underground? I'm probably just not used to the new skin and I completely overlooked them. Oh yeah, that's right, there's this area over here now. Oh yeah, there they are, okay. Well, I've got one anyway. All right. I need to figure out what to do with some of this stuff. I think it stems from having too many bundled supplies. I'm not even sure what's in this. Are there bees in one of these? I think there are bees in one of them. Okay, it wasn't in that one. Oh wow, more food. I'm not even sure why I bundled up 4 different ones, but they're taking up a lot of room in my inventory. Oh. There's a mole worm in there, which we can get rid of. Oh my god. No, don't lock me in here with them. Actually, I didn't have any meat on me. I just remembered opening up the meat, but hey. I didn't pick any of it up. And more mole worms. Okay. I can get rid of these. I need the nightmare fuel, so we'll be nightmare fuel farming here for a bit. There you go, mole worms. Be free. Live long and prosper. Make a new world? Nah. I want to do a mega base type thing here. This is the this is the best progress I've had so far in actually developing a mega base. So it's one of my objectives for this year, is to make something that I'm actually proud of. In terms of base size. Because up to this point, I really had not... Oh. You fiend. Whatever, I'll just eat this. Also wrapping those carrots up just in case I need them sometime later. Oop, one more. Need to get more light bulbs. Oop, the end table is spoiled here. I'd never really used end tables before Aline started mentioning them, and I think building them as well. And I recently found out you can plant a glowberry in them, and it lasts for a couple of days. It's too bad glowberries are so difficult to get. So what do you do here? You just plant another one? And yeah. And it replaces the previous one. Huh. Yeah, winter is probably the worst season to be in the caves. Because you got cold and rain and wetness. I need to make a couple of doors over here. Do I have the crowbar? Yeah, here it is. I want doors right where the road is. Nope. Mole farms? We just have one area for mole worms. It's almost impossible to avoid them down below because every single cave-in produces more. Or earthquake, I suppose. Alright, time to make some doors. Oh, wait, 2 more here. Now, it's time to make doors. Yeah, it really rains down here. I guess it makes sense, you know, summer is the time to be down in the caves, winter is the time to be up above. It's slightly balanced in terms of incentives there. Winter's worst season? Yeah, probably. It's so easy to cope with summer. There are just mechanics that don't exist for winter that exist in summer. For example, the luxury fan, which, you know, it's a portable and easily deployed source that mitigates the seasonal effects on your character in terms of heat. There's no equivalent to that for winter except like burning a tree, and burning a tree is nowhere near as easy as using a luxury fan. And then of course obviously you can still go down into the cave. You can go into the caves and just ignore the season entirely, which in the debate between summer and winter, I would say winter is the harder season. Maybe not necessarily in a deadly sense, but just in terms of inconvenience. Winter is more inconvenient than summer is, in my opinion. There we go. So I'll probably need to drop. It's gonna keep raining here. I don't think I spent an entire winter in this cave yet. Been a while since we had one of you. I don't want to make the mistake of leaving my water sitting in front of my keyboard, because I always end up hitting it and knocking it over when I do that. I have to keep it off to the side. Alright, up to 11. Burning trees are so easy. Yeah, but it's just messy compared to Luxury Fan. Luxury Fan is also instantaneous, whereas burning a tree requires you to run in and out of the tree for like 30 seconds. And in single player, it's even worse because you have to burn multiple trees to get the same effect to like fully top your character's warmth off. And also you have the Ibrella for summer, which it sort of does double duty. It protects you from water and it protects you from heat, whereas, you know, the what is it called? The hibernation vest, it just gives you more sanity. It doesn't have like a Another season mitigating side effect. And it also requires you to do it, to equip it on your body, instead of allowing you to equip it on your head. The head is the obvious slot, especially when you use something like Krampus sack. Wouldn't that be interesting, have a backpack that fits in your head? There is like no storage that's available for your head. I wonder why. Like you see people, well maybe not anymore. Like there are those cultural tropes though, where like the woman is carrying a pitcher of water on her head or something. It's not entirely unheard of to use your head as a method to help transport something. Or it could rest in the character's shoulders but be like attached to the head. How about that? But there is no such item. Alright, I need to go back up for pigs. Probably should bring some meat with me. Ooh, spoiled glowberries. Should make more lantern. Wait, I can decorate right now? Come on, let's do this. Oh, come on, for real? It's worse than a light bulb. Oh, that's because it's almost dead. Yeah, I forgot exactly how those work. Apparently, the amount of light they yield decreases as they spoil, which is a bit of a shame. Alright, I'm gonna have to ignore the water for now here. There's nothing else to do with these glowberries. I guess I'll just bring the meat with me. It won't convert them, but I can make them fight each other, I guess. Anything else? Feed the glowberries to pets? I should get a pet to do that with it. I haven't adopted a pet yet this server. Which one should I get? I have skins for a few of them. Hey Josh. It's been a while. How's the PlayStation holding out? I must say, the one nice thing about being in the caves is you don't have to worry about those hounds. Depth worms are both good and bad. Long term, they're more annoying to deal with, but in the short term, they're a lot easier to deal with. Like, you can easily avoid them just by creating a little wall around yourself. That's not something you can do quite as quickly with the hounds. Maybe I should knock these pig houses down up here and just bring them down below. Some of the least enthusiastic fighting pigs I've seen here. They don't like dark, so they stop fighting. Which pet is least annoying? Glom maybe? Are you gonna freeze me to death? Okay. You guys are boring. See, I'm not sour at all. I'm not salty at all about that. Let's hang out here instead.
Hello there.
Hey, Alien.
Took me a while to connect for some reason.
Let's see here.
To the Discord.
Oh, Discord. Yeah. A couple days ago, Discord was having difficulty connecting me as well. I'm not sure if it's just my server or if it's like a larger problem. I know I've had specific problems with my server in the past, but they've always been fixed.
Who knows?
I don't remember what the limit is for how hot you can get in front of a skilled furnace.
I think it changes from season to season.
It's winter right now. 30.
If you're holding a thermal stone, it increases the max temperature. I know that.
It seems to cap out at 30 for me in the winter.
Celsius, I presume?
Yeah. I started using Celsius because I figured, hey,
Since
So-
more people people are used to it.
Yeah, and it's a way for me to sort of get a feeling for the measuring system. Because in day-to-day life, I use Fahrenheit.
Yeah. To be honest, I prefer Fahrenheit for it because it's more precise in game.
Yeah, you have more numbers, but hey.
What? And my thing is reversed. Thank you, game.
I really wish I'd have focused a little bit more on the pig farming. The problem is that they don't respawn as fast as the bunnies, so it's harder to farm up a lot of them. And look at this, they're so cheap with the pig skins. How many did I get that time? If I could just get one more here, I have enough for 2 pig houses.
They probably do that, so you can't just have an army of pigs always fighting for you during the day and an army of bunnies at night.
Yeah, pigs are the more useful of the two. Okay, they're quite ineffective at taking my targets down, so I'll do it myself. Attack each other, since you're both loyal. There we go. Attack you. Okay, attack you. Oh my god, still give me more meat. Just wanted one more pig skin. I think there's still some pig houses in this world. Maybe I'll go and knock them down. Just to get a few more pig skins to start the new
World Order.
The new farm down in the caves that I was working on.
Aren't pigs always in their house in the cave?
Okay, maybe you have a point there. I'm not exactly sure. I know they are in the ruins, but I think if there's light, they come out during the day down below. But I should probably give it a trial run just to make sure that I understand how they behave before I actually fully commit to this.
Yeah, because I remember always trying to do that, but they never would come out.
I know, yes. In the ruins, that's certain. They won't come out. In the caves, though, I think they do. But I could be wrong.
Could be mistaken. You never know.
Music indicator? Here you go. I turned it off to record a video. And, yeah, sometimes I forget to turn it back on. And sometimes I forget to turn it off when I'm recording a video. So... It happens both ways. I need planks and cut stone here.
Oh, I have some cut stone here.
Oh. Wait, okay. I was like, you should be able to do that. I've got space.
Because you walked away.
Right. It's a bit like a bunny cocking its head to the side. And then I can't feed it while it does that.
Yep.
Alright. Pig house. Let's see what you do. He's not gonna come out during the evening, that's for sure.
Yep. What? Are you gonna kill Ekta?
Probably should. I'll wait until... here. I'm going to finish these gates, and then tomorrow morning I'll go up and do that after I verify whether or not my pig farm is going to work down here.
Alright.
Ooh. Running out of the grass. That's a shame. Oh. Maybe not. Need 12 boards, I think, here.
Ooh. Yeah, I haven't been able to really do much logging since low on the nightmare.
I've got 15 nightmare fuel now.
Oh, I have 4 on me. Derp.
Yeah, it's the one downside to having such a nice sanity farm.
You're never insane, and if you don't have a ruin space, you never gain all that nightmare fuel.
You know, a single player is really easy. Because they would just drop it at the end of every nightmare cycle.
Yep.
DST actually have to farm for it, no matter which direction you, or which method you go for.
Yep.
Alright, so the pigs can still get out through here unless I put a statue there. So I've got two choices, statue, or I can just wall this off one tile. It would be a little bit smaller, but it would still fit, because there is definitely space. So I should probably just wall it off. Make it easier. Could always go were pigging if you want to spend the time. I guess if I had more monster meat, but I'm pretty sure Weber ate most of it.
By turning it into lasagna.
Last I saw of it, yeah. Maybe Berger ate what was left. I'm not sure.
No, I remember everything was, what's its name? Rock up there.
Hmm.
It could be what's left in that bundling raft by the crock pots down here.
'Tis a pity.
Yep.
Well, the next moleworm attack, I'll have a lot of monster meat again. It's kind of funny being down here. I never seem to worry about rocks anymore at all. There are just so many at fall.
Yeah, the game just hands you them at this point.
I wish they'd stop handing out flint, though. There's so much of it just randomly laying around down here.
It's because there's no real use for flint other than spears late game.
Yeah.
And even that.
You made it into honey nuggets and gave you the rest when you went up. Yeah, so either it rotted, because I remember there was like a stack of 15 I had left after I finished killing the pigs that were available. Either it rotted or Berger stole it. I'm not sure which.
Or again, it could be in that bundling wrap.
I'm pretty sure I didn't bundle it, but yeah, you could be right.
You never know on this game.
I would know if I installed Show Me. Yeah, see the pig came out. Look at that.
Oh,
We got a little piggo here.
alrighty.
So yeah, this'll work. Alright, I am off
This
to get MacTusk.
You just had to make sure because you don't want to not be able to do what you thought and spend like an hour making 20 pig houses for only
Ooh.
level 4.
Yeah, that was kind of the idea. I could always use them up above, but... Alright, I'm hiding in here, the bunnies. Maybe. We'll see. I'm still trying to figure out what area is the best to spend time during this attack.
I would say bunnies.
Yeah, because they are out for more season or more segments of day than the pigs are.
Yeah.
So I think
So
we'll have to
pigs
let them
are-
in though
Yeah.
for this to work. We have to let the depth worms in.
It looks like one of them is in the pig pen.
I've never seen them destroy any buildings, so I think we're fine there. It's
Yeah.
going to be a while before the bunnies come out.
Oh, rip Hutch.
Nonsense. I'm going to save Hutch. Where's Hutch?
Over there. Being mauled by all the depth worms.
Second thought, I'll save myself.
Only if we would put a spear in him and some light bulbs before this happens.
Yeah. You'd at least have a fighting chance.
Oh, rip. I tried saving him, but with no avail.
Sick the bees on him? How does that work in the winter? I know you can get the bees to come out, but they normally don't.
I think you have to light the bee box on fire for them to come out.
That's the way I know of. I'd have to have a flingo though to put it back. I suppose it could just have a... No, the flowers would also start smoldering.
The fan.
Yeah, speaking of which, I'm gonna start freezing pretty soon, so I better go out and get some heat.
Watch out.
Yep. I should just fight these guys.
And again, what am I thinking? I'm Maxwell. Why should I be taking a chance with these things?
What are you taking a chance with? The sanity?
They do 75 damage.
Hmm. Alright, the bunnies should be out.
75 health.
Oh crap, the bunnies are all evil. Okay.
Not from me.
Yeah, that's a weird thing. Like, how does it determine what they'll be when they die?
It's the player kill.
But I mean, let's say both of us are next to him.
It's the player kill.
Wait, who's the player though? I don't understand.
Whoever got the last hit.
Suppose they're fighting a mob and they get killed. Like a depth worm, right?
Whoever gets the last punch hit.
Yeah, okay, so let's say basically if the insane person kills the bunny, it will drop Beardling. Yeah, but what happens if it's something like a depth dweller? Like, so for me, I'm in there, it looks like everything is evil. But for other people, it's not because they're not insane. I still don't get how that works.
Don't question it.
I think they've put a higher priority targeting on the gates now, because I remember your character would want to pick up almost everything but open the gates. Now it seems like they open the gates pretty normally. Where did that thing go?
What thing?
Oh, I think it's over here. The depth worm.
Honey
Yeah,
on
there
the
it is.
ground. Depth worms go after honey.
There, it's my bunny army. It's doing very well. I think I like doing it that way. Just let them loose on it. As long as you're not carrying meat, it's not gonna matter.
Yeah. But yeah, I just noticed depth worms also harvest bee boxes.
What? Really?
Yeah. Unless you left a bunch of honey on the ground.
Ah, I think I might have.
It was next to monster meat and glowberry.
Hmm. It's a bit difficult for me to say. I know I was having problems with inventory space. I might have left some.
Nice. Yep.
Here, I want to replace this glowberry with new glowberry. Let's see if we get better light. Yes, significantly. The previous
Yeah.
the previous one that I put in there was almost dead.
Oh, what should I do with all the rotting steak?
All the rotting what?
Steak in red.
Oh, I can eat rotting stuff.
It's about to go into rot, is what I'm saying.
I'll just eat it, I guess. I'll be able to eat most of it anyway. Spoiled food is still food.
Yep. Spoiled food is still good food.
Okay, I can't use the last 8 here. I'll make it into...
Meaty stew?
Yeah. Oh,
What?
I was borrowing somebody else's lantern apparently.
Hey, well, you don't have to worry about that anymore. there.
Are you sure? I think I should be worried.
I'm trying to. What? No, not that. That there.
Yeah, it's a pretty decent meaty stew.
There we go.
There's honey to make other foods. Yeah, I suppose I could use a little bit of health.
Wow, that is disappointing. Look how
What?
much that glowberry only gives off this much light.
Was it a spoiled glowberry?
Yep.
Yeah.
Because everyone stacked all the spoiled glowberries on top. I mean, all the new glowberries on top of the spoiled.
I did that earlier tonight. I was pretty disappointed with the results. Hardly worth mentioning. There we go. Time to hunt some Mactusk. I wonder if this will be the first time in a few hundred days where I actually get something besides the default drops. These default unlucky drops.
Fingers crossed.
Because I think I've killed it at least once per winter, and I just haven't gotten anything. I haven't gotten Mactusk.
Speaking of, have you killed the Colossus?
Not this year, no. Last year I did. I didn't kill Antlion this last summer either.
I noticed. Remember you said you didn't. For more rock. Rock and roll.
Yeah, I destroyed one of the mushroom planters when it happened to Nimbus, but Nimbus didn't know how to cope with it.
At least because of my Macdol shenanigans, we had excess living law.
Yep, I haven't had to worry about those for a while.
Shenanigans. Do you think trinkets should serve another purpose?
We could get displays for them based off of the furniture in Hamlet.
Yeah, I was thinking more of like wearable or usable in crafting for certain items.
Come at me.
Like
Hey, we got Tam. Alright, well.
Woo-hoo.
Better than what I have been getting.
Tamerlamelo?
I had not been getting the Tam or the task in the last like 3 times I did it. So.
Better than nothing.
It's a market improvement.
Yeah.
What's a very traumatic experience to cope with? Not getting the right drops? Or is it the snow? Snow is cute, but I can't date snow. Just make it into a snow person, then you can date it. I wonder if there's a snow character for Don't Starve. It's been modded.
There probably is. But yeah, what I was thinking is like certain trinkets would have like if you find, I don't know, 2 lone gloves, you can wear it as body armor, and it gives like a small bit of armor because of melt plating from what it looks like, and a bit of insulation.
It could be handy in the early game, but I don't see people relying on such an unpredictable source of protection into the later parts.
Ahem, bunny muffs, the whip. There's a lot of things people would never use late game. It's mostly for just like random RNG that you get that when you have like, oh, I found so many of these things, but I have nothing to use them on except for the entirety of amounts of gold I own. Or like the potato cup, if you like, I don't know, put a food item in it, it gives slightly more hunger, but uses up the cup when done.
I think all the teeth are... Oh wait, there's a wet hound's tooth. Just as I say that. I'm gonna make some sewing kits here. Oh, wow. Apparently only making one sewing kit.
Too much silk or log?
You don't have enough silk. Is there anything else needs fixing? No.
There's a beefalo hat in the cave base with only 2%.
Oh, okay. Let me just get rid of some of this food here.
Alright.
Oop. What? Wow. Should get my pet. And then I can feed the glowberries to that pet.
But then you always have to listen to the wah, wah, wah.
I'll get a... Isn't there a pet that's very quiet? I was thinking it was Glom Glom, but I could be wrong. I thought there was a pet that...
Yes.
The Eucus hardly makes any noise?
Yeah, but you need guacamole.
Well, that was my favorite recipe back from the Eat Your Veggies mod. I was like, that was the last one that I could actually finish. Alright, I'm gonna go up and take a look at the silk situation, I think.
There's a client-side mod that mutes pets.
Hey, France. You remember the falling rocks in the mushroom farms? There was only one of them that got destroyed. Let's see if I can get some silk. I can also go and knock down some pig houses now that I'm sure that I'll be able to put them to good use down in the caves. Have to be careful only to pick the silk up here. Wow, only 3 silk, huh? Hardly worth it. Oh, we have shadow creatures.
Oh, you're I just noticed someone's trying to hatch the larva egg.
Is that why it's by the scaled furnace?
No, it's by the fire. It's by the scaled furnace. It doesn't generate enough heat.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It should be more like the Robin egg. You can force it to spawn when the... What are those? The Iron Hulks hit it. With fire, it kind of forces Robin to pop out.
Oh.
Can I sing? I don't know. It depends on the song, I suppose. If the scale matches like my natural timbre or something, I suppose it's possible. Have I sung any songs? Not that I've recorded. I think everybody sort of does the singing along in the car kind of thing, but have the pigs respawned now?
Be right back.
No, they haven't. Okay. Alright, I'm going to hunt down some pig houses. There are a few left in this world. Silk. Oh, we actually have a lot of silk up here. Not nearly as dire as I thought it was. Alright. One house there. Where might the rest be? There's one over here. Two over here, okay. Well, that's where we're going then. Oh, you're hatching the larvae, Pete? Good luck. Just a minute, I gotta make a note here. Alright. I don't need that ice staff anymore. So more like, can I sing well? I've never been educated in terms of how to sing, so if I did sing, it would be just me doing my best to sort of pantomime what I hear. So I probably can't sing well. And I don't think Barbie Girl, is it actually called Barbie Girl? I don't think that song matches my, I don't know even what it's called. Like, you know how you can be a baritone or tenor? I forget exactly what the scales are called in that regard. I'm not a very musically inclined person. I do enjoy music, but I'm not obsessive about it, and I'm not the type of person who would pick up a guitar to have you ever seen, I want to call them pseudo musical. It's kind of like being pseudo intellectual, but you have these people who will like pick up a guitar when they really don't understand a whole lot about music, and they'll have like one sitting in the background as a prop and stuff. Like, yeah, I'll play the guitar, I dabble in the guitar. You can tell I'm a starving musician because I dabble in the guitar. It's so tired at this time. I don't respect people for picking up a guitar. If you wanna impress me as being musically inclined, do something cool. You know, play something brave like a saxophone, a flute, some woodwind instrument, a string instrument that isn't a guitar. It's just the guitar to me is such a tired trope. It's like the go-to instrument of choice to appear to have this creative authority without actually really doing anything, I guess. It's like the safest instrument you can hold in your hand without being good. Because people see you with a guitar and go like, ooh, you play a guitar. Accordion is the best instrument? I mean, that's a good point, right? Like, Weird Al Yankovic, he based a lot of his early career, is it notoriety? He got a lot of attention early in his career because he played the accordion quite well, and he's oftentimes said that, or he's oftentimes attributed his success to just how bizarre and weird it was to be raised to play an accordion. Let me get rid of this house.
Yeah, the accordion is one of those weird things. Just like the theremin.
Oh great, there's a spider nest here. And I say great in the purely sarcastic sense.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm a little bit more sarcastic than I probably should be. Yeah, there are a lot of spiders around here.
But yeah, what do you think of the theremin?
Think of what?
The theremin.
I'm not even sure what that is.
It's a, you know, the box with the metal rod sticking out the side and the curved loop on the one side, usually used for the sound effect.
How is it spelled? Thermid?
Theremin and BRB again.
Theremin, okay. No, I've never heard of this instrument before. Wow, there it is. $600 to buy one. History lessons. Play the 1812 Overture on a violin. It doesn't have to be a violin, even though I like rock songs that use violins. Oh well, this whole thing is burning down. Too bad it didn't burn up any of the spiders. I need to set the nests on fire. That's what I should do. I guess the way I could put it is that playing a guitar is like playing Fortnite. Everybody kind of does it or wants to do it. It's a very superficial instrument to pick up at this point, in my very arrogant and not professionally informed opinion. It's just the opinion of a lay person, I guess you could say. Am I mad? No, it's fine. It's just something I'd been mulling over in my mind. It's a bit, you know, speaking of controversial opinions, it's kind of like the opinion that I have about PewDiePie. He's like the Kardashian of YouTube, where he's mostly just famous for being kind of famous. I can't think of, like, since he stopped doing screaming at video games, what has he really done? He's just kind of like this cultural commentary, and he doesn't necessarily do it better than anybody else, does he? Like, I can't think of any of his videos that I consider to be like must-watch material. Maybe I'm just missing out on something, but he strikes me as a YouTube Kardashian, and I'm not a fan of the Kardashians either, which, you know, you can be, as different people like different types of entertainment. It's not for me, though, and I kind of feel the same way about him. So there. Now that I've alienated most of YouTube, which I publish my videos on, I should probably retreat into hiding. Do I like rock? More hard rock / metal. A couple of my favorite bands like that. I mean, there's Disturbed, Volbeat, Evans Blue. Is it Evans Blue or Evans Blue? I really like the visual imagery of the music that Evans Blue puts out. I don't know how they pronounce her name though. And the way the lead singer, where's those pig houses? I hope I didn't burn the pig houses. I probably did. The former lead singer for Evans Blue. Okay, I gotta figure this out. Is it Evans? It's based off of a die. How do you pronounce it?
I'm getting annoyed with the back and forth.
Evans Blue. How do you pronounce this? Let's see here. Translate. I need to find out how to pronounce Evans. E-V-A-N-S. How do you pronounce this?
Evans.
Okay, we're gonna say Evans Blue. There we go. Yeah, the original lead singer had this amazingly vocal. I'm not like a big enough music nerd to be able to accurately describe what I liked about it, but he had a very emotional type of singing voice, and I liked that. He played the violin. The hardest songs are Russian Dance, Dante's Inferno from Divine Comedy, and Congo de Fuego Nuevo. One song that I like that's a classical music song is Canon. It might actually be a bit simplistic, and it's usually played at things like weddings, but songs like Canon Rock, if you ask me to like pick a classical song that I'd listen to, I'd probably listen to Canon. There's just something about that song I like in terms of like classical music, but I don't know how difficult it is to play. The only songs I've learned how to play are on a standard keyboard, and I don't know how to read sheet music. I only know how to like watch the keys light up and then remember the order that they're played in. So I've tried to increase my musical repertoire over time. What I like to do is I'll just download an entire album to something like, you know, Spotify or Google Play Music or Apple Music, whatever you have. Just, you know, pick an artist you like, download their entire album to the offline setting, and then just listen to it at some point. That way you're not tempted to, you know, oh my god, the spiders are still here. You're not tempted to just give up on their music because there's a song you don't like and then move to something else. Oh my god. Am I gonna die here?
Oh.
No, I'm not. Well, I've spent enough time in these woods. I got enough for one house, so head back and I guess maybe, I don't know. How many houses are left? I'm probably gonna burn that house if I stay. That's the danger. I could potentially burn down the pig houses. There's just no way easily I can deal with that spider. I'd have to make a lot of traps. And how much grass do I have? I guess I could make enough. Should we fight this spider? There are all these petrified trees in the way as well. Not you, the person that's asking me if there's a problem that you're not impressed. Okay, I'm confused at who's being addressed here. It would help if you used like an at so-and-so. I think I understand what you mean. I don't need anyone to speak for you because I'm just not hating or anything like that. Yeah. I don't know who that's addressed to. I wasn't hating on any music. It's just my opinion that certain things... certain trends in music, that's all. To me, music is a very personal thing. It's like one of the areas in my life that I kind of allow myself to feel emotion, or a wider range of emotion, or feel feelings that I don't speak about publicly and stuff like that. So it's like I'm somewhat, is it reticent to actually discuss like individual songs and artists that I enjoy listening to. But I don't think that's the case for everybody. I think I'm a little bit unique in that regard. So music is a little bit strange for me. The type of music that I regularly play here is stuff that YouTube lets me play without flagging the hell out of it. And it's better than the default music in Don't Starve, because Don't Starve, the music soundtrack is decent, but it's inconsistent, and there'll be vast quantities of time in which nothing is playing, and I don't like the dead air. If you're somebody who's listened to radio, you know that dead air is what gets people to turn the thing off.
There's a mod that makes it so there's no longer gaps in Don't Starve's music.
There are no longer what's in the music?
Gap.
Oh.
Like the summer theme would keep playing throughout the entire day.
So if I got into a fight, the fight music would just keep playing until another track kicked in due to some event-driven thing?
The default track.
Okay, based on like season, I'm not too sure. What causes the music to change in Don't Starve? Right? Obviously, when a fight begins, it changes tracks, but like normally...
doing things too.
Yeah, because there's like seasonal music, and then, what, like Working in the Ruins, there were tracks like that. So does it only play seasonal? Would it also play things like music that normally plays if you're performing an action? Like,
yeah, until the action's over.
okay. Alright. Got that pig house. I just need one more pig skin. I'll have enough for another pig house after this. We've got some monster meat. It will burn chests and trees when hungry? What?
Yeah,
what?
The larva, if you don't feed it,
oh yeah,
burn stuff for food.
That thing is dangerous. You can also... It's probably the most useful... Is it considered a pet?
It's considered a follower, like Chester, because you need it for
right,
like
okay.
a tooth like item. In my opinion, it's just not worth it.
So you can have a pet and the larvae. Because you pick up the molten lava egg, right?
Hmm?
You could have a pet and you could have the molten larvae, or
yeah, the larva.
Oh, did somebody harvest all of my beehives?
Yeah.
Oh, it wasn't
That
the
was
depth worm, was it?
No, it was a wicker.
Okay. Pig!
But yeah, but in my opinion, they made that thing too dangerous. It's useful because it's a walking campfire and heat source, But the issue is also in summer, it's near impossible to feed it because it's a heat source. And a rather strong one, too.
What would happen if you just let it sit around?
It will start terrorizing whatever it could find, trying to burn stuff for food.
And when it
until
runs out of food, it dies?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, that's pretty rough. That's
And
a bit...
it has to be fed by hand.
Oh, wait, it can't just find food on its own? You can't just leave ash laying around or something?
Nope.
Huh.
If that was the case, you'd just leave a stack of what's its name on the ground.
Someone... What? Why are we talking about music anyway? Someone asked if I could sing. Yeah. I would put it this way, like as the final word on the singing. I could try to sing. I'm not a singer. So you sort of get what you pay for.
It's a shame.
What's a shame?
They had a good idea for a pet, but they made it completely ass.
The larvae?
Yeah.
Oh, but it's considered a follower, not a pet. I should get my pet. What should I get?
Yeah.
I need suggestions.
I wouldn't suggest the Eucus because it's just me. I mean, it's the quietest of the bunch, but it's just.
I should get something I have a skin for. Can I tell which ones I have a skin?
At the rock den, you can.
Okay, but I'd have to walk all the way over there.
You probably have one for Kitty.
Yeah, I know I do from the Halloween thing. But it seems to me I was given another one as well. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of the insanity here briefly for this. I have 27, so it'll hold me over for a while. You'd pay me for singing? What song would it be, though? I know, O-Song wanted me to sing Pegasus Divide one time, but that thing is just so tweaked out in terms of what they did to it electronically that unless you have the synth that they're using, you're not gonna sound like it.
Also, Raising, I just looked at your inventory. You have the Bearded Dragon, Pedigree Vargling, Black Kitty Cat, Polar Broodling, Arctic Vargling, Purebred Vargling.
We'll go Arctic Vargling. How about that?
Since cold winter.
Yeah, it's one of the pet skins I liked. Any song I'd want to sing? I think it's called Pegasus Device, but it could be Divide. It's pony type weeb shit. It's actually a pretty good song as... Yeah, it's Pegasus Device by Slifestorm. I liked it. It wasn't a bad song by any means. It's just the vocoder or whatever it is that Sly used is something that I can't easily replicate. Alright, I need to figure out what I need to get for my larvae.
Oh, well.
Oh, not the larvae.
It's for the Vargling.
Broodling.
It's the Monster Lasagna.
I was thinking of Winter Brood.
Lasagna
Didn't you say I had it for Winter Broodling?
Oh, Polar thing more.
Oh, I need spicy chili. I suppose everybody has it though. I should get something that somebody else doesn't have. Does anybody have a Vargling?
I've seen Vargling.
Somebody has one around here?
Yeah. There's also a kitty cat. The only thing that's unique is the Yuka, the baby Yuka thing. And that's
I should run out and buy the Glom Glom skin. I guess I'll go Glom Glom. It requires Taffy and...
Glummer Goop?
Yes.
There's also the Gibblet.
Yeah, but that's probably the most annoying.
It is. It's the loudest. It's the loudest one of the bunch.
Oh, you're giving me spicy chili? Okay, then I'll have to go with the
Broodling.
Broodling.
Sorry, I was gonna go with Broodling, but here.
Oh wow, I have to get a chilled larvae. Do we even have that? Oh yeah, there it is.
You can have mine.
Thank you.
I was going to go with the Varg. I mean the Broodling. Yeah, I just bought the Chinese dragon skin.
Oh, is that the one that I saw Pete with? Was that the Chinese dragon?
Sal Vulcan. No, they got the Wyvern. They're currently the one on. I cry.
I'll make it up to you somehow.
I cry.
Because we'd have to kill Dragonfly again. To have a well, I suppose Claws, yeah. Maybe we could do Claws. Only halfway through winter.
Also, I just noticed my shirt's on backward.
I mean, who's to say that's not in vogue at the moment?
Huh?
I mean, you could play a Jerry. Just play off on it.
What in the world does that even mean?
Jerry from Rick and Morty, when he had his shirt on backwards.
Oh. I was just wondering why the shirt felt uncomfortable.
Okay.
Because have you ever had like one of those shirts with those really annoying collars that you wear the shirt backwards, it like burns?
I wouldn't be able to wear my shirts backwards because they're button-down shirts.
Oh.
Pegasus Device is not my type of song. There aren't really high vocals, so you could probably sing it. I could just auto-tune it. Have you ever noticed that? Like, to people who use auto-tune generally tend to sing in a very falsetto type voice to actually benefit. Like, auto-tune seems to benefit falsetto voices more than it does like a baritone or even a tenor in some cases. Oh, wait, this is the wrong way. Rock down over here. People in the artist community took an interesting approach, I think, to autotune, considering that we're quite accepting of a lot of other computerized sort of enhancements to music. Like when you're playing guitars with samples and like there's just so much you can do, even if you have something as simple as GarageBand on an iPad. And those don't elicit the same sort of reaction, visceral reaction that some people had towards autotune. And it was also like a little bit elitist in a way, because not everybody is pitch perfect apparently. I'm not sure if that's something you can develop with a lot of practice, but like in that regard it's also a little bit elitist and exclusionary to sort of demand that to be considered a true artist or a true singer, you have to have pitch perfect, and you can't use augmentation to make yourself sound decent, which I found to be kind of like an interesting, like those are some concerns that I've had with the dislike of autotune. Hey, Beyond Time. That's interesting. It's Beyond Time, but I say it like be on time. Alright, I've got Polar Broodling here. Nice. First pet of the game. I just like how colorful the blue is. It's got a lot of vibrance to it compared to so much stuff in Don't Starve. I'll feed it
Like
rot.
the Turian?
Can you feed these things rot? Oh my god, you can feed them rot!
Yeah.
I'll never have to worry about it again.
You can feed them anything. Well, that's edible. You can even feed them jelly beans if you want.
I wouldn't want to waste my jelly beans. Whereas rot is something that I need a dumpster for. It's better than when people call me by on the time. Yeah, you have the proper camel casing on your name, so I can easily tell where new words begin. What were you saying, Aline?
I don't know.
Oh.
I am tired.
Yeah, if you feel like I'm dominating this conversation, speak up. I tend to do that.
Duh.
It's a process I've honed through many hours of needing to narrate gameplay from games like Civilization. In which the challenge was to pretty much talk non-stop about something related to the game for the entire duration of my playthrough. I don't like dead air.
Don't blame you.
Proceeds to be a long space of silence and dead air.
I could continue on with what I was saying about the trinket.
Yes.
Like, what I was just thinking is, like, the trinkets need, like, some other value than just give to Pig King or just look nice on the ground. Like, they're just something. Like, maybe the garden gnomes should be placeable or something? I don't know. I mean, how many trinkets are there?
A lot. A lot of trinkets.
And thank you, game.
Killed by Flint. Oh, yet another reason to hate Flint.
My ping went to 580 and it wouldn't let me get out. It was making me walk into every rock.
How did you manage to find such a terrible internet connection?
It is Spectrum.
Because I'm using Verizon Wireless. This is 4G. I can stream on it.
I don't know.
And people can join my games, and they usually have a pretty decent time.
I don't bloody know. I don't know. No one knows.
It's no longer a 4K iPad streaming problem.
I don't bloody know. I am just going to haunt Mushroom.
I
Where's
can...
Mushroom?
Wait, oh. Pete's got an amulet for you, otherwise I was gonna get one.
Oh, I
Alright.
was going to haunt the green mushroom. There we go. It turned into a blue one, second haunt.
Oh wow, I was smart to put my Krampus sack in here, wasn't I? See ya, XD. Has a pet and almost instantly feeds it rot. I was just trying to find a use for all this rot that we have. We have accumulated a lot of it over time. Well, it's all up top. I wonder, did Bearger eat my rot?
Well,
Alright, enough for another pig house here. This was going to be a pig house building stream. Oh, that's right, I'm also excited. I finally got the motherboard, RAM, and CPU for the upgrade that I'm getting for my computer. So I have to put that together at some point.
rot is good if you just have a bunch of farms to fertilize.
Wait, is it 3 or 4? It is 3, okay. There's no point to eating it, but you still can. Did Wormwood benefit from it?
Yeah. 2 HP.
Too bad he didn't burn it. Oh, I'm so sorry. Go on.
No, it's fine.
I was gonna say, too bad he doesn't benefit from eating bee stingers.
I noticed that if you have Geo Placement installed and Action Q, depending on your grid layout, it changes how you place items.
So it sort of fight, the systems fight with one another?
Yeah.
There might be an option in the settings for the Action Q to change that, where it uses the geometric placement grid instead. I think I saw something like that.
Also, I just noticed I'm doing something I shouldn't. Look where I'm planting the trees.
In the base?
Yes.
Oh. Wait. Is that even possible? What the?
I don't know. It's planted right on, like right next to it.
Yeah,
It
it's...
shouldn't.
Well, it did clearly stop here for the next one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's right on the edge. Since marble is one of the smaller turfs, I suppose that explains part of it.
Yeah.
Okay, pig, follow me. I'll treat you to a nice candlelit dinner here before I kill you.
I have no clue what I'm doing. I'm just planting trees because I can plant the trees.
Spectrum is trash. This game needs more weapons. Mods are not enough. Mods have really altered my relationship with the characters. I think that Clay announces for Don't Starve. I think it cheapens the ones that they add. Cause you got stuff like
Y'all
Momo
already get the stuff for free.
Yeah.
And now they're like, oh, you can weave them or you can pay money for them.
Well, the weaving was a nice touch. But...
Yeah.
Wait, where's my pig at?
The one thing I worry about the weaving, they're probably gonna make him the thing more expensive than a character itself or something. I mean, like a character head or something. We need a pet slurper.
A pet spelunky.
No, never. They attack walls.
But think about it, they could gather things for you. They'd actually be a useful pet.
Yeah, but then you'll have to get the items back.
You could get them back when you feed it. When you feed it, it'll just drop everything that it's stolen. And then you can, yeah, do it like that.
That reminds me, I haven't gotten a map of the caves yet.
You have the ingredients? I can make one.
We have feather pens in the thing. What I'm not sure about the pilot.
Which chest are the pens in?
Over here.
Oh, okay.
Two.
Oh. 17 of them. Yeah, I probably should have a reed chest down here. I'll have to go up and get them. Oh wow, not a hooker. Thank you for the host. Hope you had a good stream. What were you working on? I thought I hated character mods because they reference something. A lot of them don't. The reason I don't usually play character mods, I guess, is because they're not something I would find myself using regularly. It's like when I cover mods, the reason I tend to focus on client-side quality of life stuff is because I can see myself incorporating it into like my everyday rotation.
For a character mod, it's like a one-time thing.
Yeah, because I'd have to start it. But I suppose now it's a little bit easier to switch between characters. So if I chose, I could swap it out to a different one while playing the same game. What am I up here for? I'm up here for Papyrus.
Yeah.
All right, still got some.
Also, Nada, aren't you from Jay's stream? I remember hearing that name before.
I don't know if Nada's from Jay's stream. Wait, you're talking about the
SBJ.
J? Okay.
Let's collect Jesus.
Formerly known as. For those who are wondering what I'm working on here, sort of focusing on Underground Caves base with extra attention to the pig farm. I'm slowly building that, but it's nice so far.
Oh, I asked if you were from Jay's stream because I remember hearing your name a lot.
Oh, I don't think Nada was referencing you, but I could be wrong. I think it was referencing another question in the chat. Yeah, alright. I was gonna make you the map, right?
Yeah, I'm currently just gathering Lake the Bulb.
Okay. It's the beginning of the pig farm there. We need to have mole worms that just kind of patrol this area. I think I'm gonna just introduce some wild mole worms to this area, and then we can...
I've been leaving a lot of mole worms on the ground.
Yeah, that way they can clean the place up.
Over, areas.
Ooh, that's not you. Where did you pop off to?
I'm on the other side of the rock wall.
Okay, tell you what, I'm just gonna leave the map scroll here by the exit.
Oh, alright. I'm right here.
Oh, there you are. Oh.
Don't
I'm sure you'll be able
right
to find
when
it.
I use it causes an earthquake.
The Flint is out to get you.
No! Yeah, you're I can,
Oh my god! Bunnies!
Every other game. This one.
Yeah, that could potentially be dangerous there. There's like 2 spaces in between me and the bunnies. Look at that. They hate me. Nada says it was the person speaking in game chat. I couldn't hear him. Still the stream turned down. Okay. You're here for the singing? I must inform you that I'm no musician. I just play one in real life. I'm waiting for the morning for the pig to exit. There we go. Come on.
I think I can do something to remedy the situation.
Oh yeah, for those who aren't aware, we also have quite a nice little bee farm set up here. Look at that. I need to enable that client-side mod that prohibits me from picking flowers. I'm still a little bit worried about doing that by accident. There might be some pigs back up top. I should kill those again. There we go. And we should also make a chest for reeds. I think I'll... Wait, how much is in this one? Ah. There be space. That's all I need to hear. Now we have an area for reeds down here. And I also need to get rid of this ice staff. Ooh, actually I should go back up and kill Mac Tusk again. Hopefully I get a Tusk this time. I need it for my lazy explorer.
No, you're giving it to me.
I'll give you my old lazy explorer. How about
You cheeky bugger.
15%? Hey, 15% is better than no percent.
Cheeky bugger.
You like the bee farm? Took me a summer to put it together. It's simple but symmetrical. And what was even more impressive was just the great amount of light that was available down there. Only one flower that I've seen has actually wilted for that whole thing. Think Walking Cane is overrated? Ooh. Wait, should I do Mac Tusk first? Yeah, let's do the Mac Tusk first. Probably shouldn't have. Wasted time. Have to backtrack now.
But do people really want to hear singing?
I don't know. It might just be a meme. Not sure how it started exactly. I've not seen it referenced before. Where are you? There you
What?
go. The polar broodling. I wanted to feed it some rot that I found. Because that's how we roll around here. I should probably heal myself as well. I'm getting to be a mouthful now. Am I dominating the conversation? Maybe I am. Alright, here. But that's why it's my stream. I get to dominate my own stream's conversation.
I mean, I could try singing if people really want it.
I'm not exactly sure who should sing. I meant the name. You meant my name. Oh, you think my name is getting to be a mouthful with Randalion? I've not. Wait, why? Okay, I'm confused. Where does Randalion come from? How did we get to Randalion? I am honestly not keeping up. What's going on with that?
Wait, what's that?
Oh, I got the nickname Randalion apparently. I think it is Randalion. I don't know. Maybe somebody needs to use camel case on that. I've mentioned before I'm a big fan. Oh, here we go.
I'm not protected for you.
Oh my god, I need to... No, no! Don't let him unfreeze. Okay, here we go.
What's happening in the cave this part?
I don't know when you were here last, Nimbus. We were working on the pig farm area at the moment, though. Alright, what did I get? Another Tam, but no Tusk. Ah! Again. It happened again. It's been years in-game since I've gotten the Tusk, and there was only one Mac Tusk igloo in this entire world.
That ain't good.
Yeah, so it turns out nobody's getting a new lazy explorer.
But yeah, let me try something.
We sing through.
But my god, my throat.
We sing through dark of coldest night. We'll sing through chill of dawn. We sing through deepest heartfelt hopes and places long since gone. We don't know how we came here. We don't know when we'll leave. So cherish this time we have together. Happy Winter's Eve.
Good job.
That's great.
What character are you imitating there?
I don't know.
Ooh.
And then
I was just singing.
I've got it. I should imitate WX. That way it doesn't matter whether or not I'm tone deaf. I can just sing everything at the same note.
since you're playing as Maxwell, I imagine you were just imitating Maxwell.
I wouldn't think Maxwell would have that kind of voice. Yeah, it doesn't have the diaphragm.
You'd have a thinner voice.
Yeah, and he's also an old man. As seen by him turning to dust.
I forgot to re-equip my insulation here, so
Good job.
started freezing earlier than I expected.
But hey, I mean, people wanted someone to sing, so I sung.
Yep.
No, not my kitty.
You're a crowd pleaser.
Woohoo.
Leave my kitty alone. He didn't do anything.
Randallion. Delion? I don't know, I still pronounce it Randallion. Maybe I'm always mispronouncing Dandelion then. Let me see. I'll resort to Google.
Gaggle?
That's how I...
Dandelion.
Dandelion.
Is multiple Googles called a gaggle?
A gaggle of Googles.
Dandelion.
There. Google has spoken. My name will be Randallion. This is final.
Then you rebrand everything.
If I was going to rebrand, I'd rebrand to It's Raising with an exclamation mark, because in some cases, having hell at the end of your name is probably the least brand-friendly thing about me.
You get demonetized all the time on YouTube.
Well, I dropped one of the L's, so I'm sneaky like that. So you pronounce it hell, but it's spelt not hell, in a way.
Speaking of your name, there's a song that I've been listening to a lot from Sia that actually mentions your name.
Wow.
It's called The Mix Out if you're interested, from Sia.
Yeah, I can get on board with Sia. Sia's cool. Alright, back up to get pigs.
Back
Wait,
pack.
I have that skin.
There is a song... What's his name? He's that guy, that singer here with the really raspy voice. They sing Born to Raise Hell, Born to Raise Hell. We know how to do it, and we do it real well. Man, I mangled that.
Who the hell knows, except for you.
What's his name? He's like a metal / hard rock singer. So interesting, like some lore here in terms of the name and some of the associations that you can sort of make with it. There's a song by Eminem called Cinderella Man, and in that song he says something about back to raise hell. Let me look at the lyrics here.
Wait.
What?
Look.
Choose thine weapon.
But like, there's more lore behind this. It was called Raise Hell from Hell He Came. But so what's interesting about this is if you look at my Google Plus profile page for my Raising Hell YouTube channel, it's called Cinderella Man. I think. It used to be called that anyway. It might have changed. Google has done a lot of things with Google Plus, including discontinuing it. So this might be some lore that is not long for this world. But at one point it was called Cinderella Man.
So, Eileen, did you make the rooks?
What did you say?
Did you make the rooks or did you find them?
You actually have to find those because those are trinkets.
Oh.
The actual rooks are statues, humongous ones.
Maybe we can, like, is there a full chess piece?
There's no king or queen.
Dang. Oh, you know what?
Or black pawn.
Wait, what happened to the king? We mined Maxwell. Wasn't Maxwell the
The
king?
tiny trinket.
The trinket.
Oh, the trinkets. Okay.
Maybe we can, like, put up a bunch of checkered flooring and just...
And have a game of chess?
Yes,
no,
and have
you
those
can
little
just have
trinkets
a game
now.
of chess with statues. And just have it take 50 years.
What game was that where somebody created a chess inside it? I mean, I imagine it's been done with games like Minecraft, but it's in some game I played.
There's rock.
Free
Wait, the-
Jam gave up on Robocraft to work on Card Life, it seems.
Oh, I remember Card Life.
Apparently that was just an issue you were having.
That game, man. It's one of the things that got me out of it. I was just disappointed with it. Not the game, but like the whole handling of it all around. I didn't want it to be a bad game, and I was kind of...
Free Gem suffers from shitty business practices.
No, I
They're
mean...
probably gonna go for weird monetization for Card Life.
They'll do like a Minecraft / Battle Royale crossover with cardboard cutouts.
I hope you know that they tried doing that with Robocraft, where their robot building game, they tried making a spin-off where it's Robot Building Game Royale.
I'm not sure I've heard of Robocraft.
I wouldn't recommend it because no one's happy with the devs currently.
Oh wow. 2013 it came out. We've got Deerclops. So please leave base if you're currently above ground.
Imagine Deerclops just busting it into the underground if everyone's underground.
I know there was a bug that somebody encountered, somebody in my family, when it came to dragonfly. It sort of multiplied dragonflies by exiting and entering the caves.
Oh.
This was in single player. Don't starve. Alright.
We're just having a party down here without raising.
And I'm just dancing by myself because I have no shadow miners.
Just come with us. Come dance with us. Yeah, you put down the lantern. There we go.
What's the name of What's the name of the artist who sings Dancing with Myself? It's not Billy Joel. For some reason that's the only thing I can think of though.
I don't have chorale. What's that?
Carol.
Pronounced
And this is why you should have saved your schools for a full winter's feast skin.
Now comes the best part of fighting Deerclops. Your insanity.
Insanity?
Insanity Park. Yeah, I mean, it's the worst, too. Because they are almost the exact same speed. The Crawling Horror and Deerclops. The bastards are like the exact same speed.
I just realized something. I should have gone up and collected Glommer.
Is there anything I need to kill with deer claws? I don't think so.
A boredom? Can you kill boredom?
I don't think it works like that.
You sure? Think you can
No.
kill boredom with a deer claw?
I'm sure of nothing.
Oh no. Uh-oh.
Oh boy, Terrorbeak. Well, actually, Terrorbeak is going to be easier to deal with.
Since he's fast.
Yeah, it runs faster than deer. Well, maybe it doesn't. It's just going to be my luck that it barely runs faster at all.
He's bigger, faster, and stronger.
For the most part. Yep.
So how do you cook spicy chili?
Why do you want?
Hmm?
Why do you want to know?
And then
Who's asking? Where's my cursor? There it is.
You need
Snow
a
blindness.
good help. You need a good handful of means is what you need.
Oh, great. Another Terrorbeak.
All the grass up top is now diseased.
Oh, wow. Happened suddenly, but I'm sure with much prior warning. Alright, I think I'm just gonna run away from this guy.
No, grass geckos were originally meant to be susceptible to disease.
I thought they were originally going to just be the replacement.
Well, apparently in the files there is the what's its name? Disease grass gecko.
Disease reminds me, or Disease and Don't Starve reminds me of a game concept that another series that I played had. That was called Stronghold, and they had this idea of like gong, rats, and crime. And these were things that just completely... They serve no purpose but to hinder your development of an economy in the game. Which meant that they were quite unpopular with most people who wanted to play the game for something other than like a realistic simulation of medieval life. Alright. I should probably heal myself. Did you dig up the grass pen, or is it still just over there? And,
Well, I mean, it's already all rotten. Well, most of it.
really? Okay, it looks like you cut down the ones that were the worst, right?
There was another one.
Hmm.
They're probably all about to go.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and fix my sanity here.
Also, were you the one who made that random Turian?
I don't think so. I usually use the survival quick pot. So I don't think it's mine.
Alright.
Raise the lion. I'm just gonna say this, Cole. I'm happy with my name, but the suggestions are fun.
10 out of 10 best suggestions.
no.
You somehow had Berger spawn right as winter started, so I've been getting it to fight hounds and deer clops. Oh. Yeah, I heard
Yawn
that they
is
changed the
powerful.
rate at which Berger spawns. Like, he used to always spawn on day 1, and then sometime early in 2018, Play changed it to be more random in DST.
To be honest, I don't like how random it is.
Oh, Deerclops is also kind of random in DST.
In my opinion, it's too random. Like, you can go for several years without one spawning.
Hmm.
Remember, we had that happen on multiple occasions?
Yeah, it's happened. All right.
Oh, speaking of Deerclops, I wonder where Deerclops has been. The Twitch person.
There was somebody named Deerclops on Twitch?
Yeah. Right when Deerclops was originally announced, he snagged the name before anyone else
Huh.
did.
Wow. That must have been a long time ago, huh?
Yep.
Do you have any monster meat left? No.
No. I think there's something in your bag. I'm not sure.
I have 2 pieces left, but I guess I'll just start a pig fight, a pig war, and get the rest of them to finish each other off.
Wait, isn't there? Oh. Isn't there some monster meat around here?
Well, I mean, the most recent thing I think that we killed that gave monster meat was the depth worms. So it makes sense that it's all been used up. I used up about 20. How do you get so many evil flowers in a spot? You have to play as Wendy and craft a whole bunch of Abigail's flowers and then just leave them lay there. In a grid like that.
Also, we're down. The 2 Buffalo hats in the caves are at 2 and 4%.
There's silk up here up top.
Alright.
Oh, I can come up here to get silk if you guys need it.
I'm just waiting for the trees to grow down here. Since I planted about a 5 stack. Oh wow, that's a lot of what's his name? Morsel. More worm pen.
I'm stacking the deck on my side.
Hmm?
I've paid off a lot of pigs, so that way even when I told them to attack each other, there would be no escape.
Oh dear.
Oh dear, Clops.
Why doesn't a cooking crockpot heat you up?
It probably does, but very minimal.
It gives light, that's for sure.
Yeah. Also, 7 morsels in the ice box now.
Thank you. I can make some more food.
Woohoo! Have mushrooms.
Yo, pig. You got fighting? See, one of them dropped meat. Attack each other. For my amusement. I think most people view pets as entertainment. It might not be nice to think about, but they probably do.
Yes. Or company, in most regards.
I need a different instead.
Get to the chopper.
Chop, chop, chop. Also, we have enough rock and stone for a thermal stone.
Yeah, I just need some inventory space, so I'm gonna go ahead and drop some stockpile. Because I'm trying to duck.
Shall I just make the Deerclops into an umbrella? Prevent anyone from just nomming it?
Yeah, do that. I think Bearger's still our last eyeball. I'm going to be glad, I think, when these golden belts stop dropping so numerously. They're cluttering the area.
But belts.
We should probably just make another. We should probably just go around and do the thingy again.
Just do the event endlessly. Make a wall out of lucky gold nuggets.
trying to wait. You know what?
Okay, cool. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. It's 11:15 in the east. Yeah, it's 10:16 for me. So, one time zone behind you.
Have you seen Apex Legends Raising?
I mean, aside from the code that I'm... Wait, is that Apex? That's not Apex. It's giving away a code
Yeah.
for something else, wasn't it?
Anthem.
Anthem, there we go.
Apex is free.
Apex Legends.
Whoa. No.
I mean,
Yes, indeed.
also published by EA, huh?
Mm-hmm.
It's a Battle Royale game.
Free to play. Overtook Fortnite in players.
Yeah, but isn't that because EA sponsored a lot of coverage of the game? I mean, it's still impressive, but is it going to hold long term? Oh, you're
Who
hungry.
knows in this day and age? So many companies are trying to get a slice of the online service pie.
Mm-hmm.
Raising
the
it. Sorry, go ahead.
And well, the issue is with the online service thing, with these games that come out in installments, they're like these companies expect you to switch over to the latest game right when it comes out, and they get upset when you don't because of the sunken cost fallacy that they're creating too.
Well, I mean, my initial apprehension for Apex Legends is like, what's the tie-in? Is it just a completely reworked from the ground up world and everything, environment? Oh, is it based on Titanfall?
I am mostly talking about like these games that come out like every year and now are introducing loot boxes and such.
Oh, like the FIFAs and the Call of Duties.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they should just move over to probably a subscription type model. Amazing.
Even at that point, they'll probably make it too expensive because they expect you to give them so much dang money because AAA publishers. Like, all these companies are reporting record highs, record revenue, and all that, but they're laying off hundreds of workers because it's not pleasing the investors.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of the beauties of being a smaller company that's sort of independent like Clay. You're not beholden to, like, shareholder.
Yeah, but the main issue is they're trying to keep up this unsustainable growth of like millions in a single year, and the investors are like, okay, how are you gonna outdo with your next one? And the issue is they can't just keep doing that because you can't just keep multiplying money that people don't have.
Yeah, I'd have to expand more into other markets. So you even see, you know, giants like Apple in trouble because let's say the Western world market is kind of saturated with their products at this point. So they need to find some way to get people from countries like India and China interested in buying their phones.
That is a lot of frog legs.
Yes. Also, I just gave you a nightmare fuel raising.
Oh, now I have 18.
So
I thought you would want that.
How are you gonna get rid of Flint? We need to get rid of Flint.
make the weapons and then just put them down in case someone needs it.
Make a bunch of spears, put them in Hutch. Let Hutch fight off the depth.
Might as well. What could the harm be?
Quick question.
Sticks and rope.
What's the question?
Oh, sorry. Is there a reason we have like 4 stacks of frog legs?
Because we can.
Okay, because if you guys need a specific recipe, I was gonna like get rid of some of
That
them.
was basically gonna be our food for the year.
Okay. Wait, I'm stuck. Oh.
It's called Fugu Hutch.
Fugu.
There it is.
You have to give him a light bulb too.
But you can stack an infinite number of spears in it, or what?
Whoa.
You can put 8 spears.
But yeah, okay. I'm sorry. Obviously not infinite, but I mean, you can fill Hutch up with spears. All right, I think I had a spear. I dropped the spear. Okay. I no longer have a
Also-
spear.
Oh,
Just
hello.
in time.
Oh, hey.
Woohoo.
Ah, give me 1 second.
Oh my god.
I need a cook.
No, you don't. If you cook, you die.
I
There's
need
a
a
reason
cook.
we have too many things down here. We need to cook.
It won't drive me crazy.
You're gonna die if you cook. You know that.
I'm coming.
You
What
have to go
impeccable
into the
timing.
worm.
You trapped those bunnies, huh? Those
Oh dear.
rabbits.
Never mind. The worm hut is too big.
Wait, really?
Ha!
Yep, they spawned in there.
Oh yeah, there is one here.
We need to create just like a little area to hide
Ah.
out in. Wait, I want them to go after Hutch. I want to see how this goes.
I was sending to Hutch.
Hutch, save us.
That is
Oh
a
wow.
lot.
Hutch is gonna get massacred.
Nom 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 nom.
Wait, lead them towards the rabbits. They might want to eat the rabbits instead. Oh wait,
The wascally wabbit.
come hither.
The wascally wabbit.
Hey,
No?
pigs.
Apparently not the rabbits.
The 3 brave musketeer pig. They're all wearing felt and just eating everything.
Hey,
Ouch.
pigs, come over here. Come on. Come on, pigs.
Cold.
I am your master. You fools.
They are fools.
They're gonna get
Trying
killed before I
to
convert
brick-
them.
You're trying to teach a brick wall to punch right now. Is ah!
And he's dead.
For fuck's sake!
Turns out
I
that
couldn't even see him. He was on top of a tree.
Oh hey.
And because we never have what's his name? The pig skin for helmet. Or enough grass for log suit. I'm always dead.
oh my god, it's
Free!
destroying doors.
Release the bunny. Release the bunnies.
Come on.
Let me live.
Sink already. Sink. Oh, I'm gonna die.
I want to live.
I'm trying to want this door to open it.
I got stuck trying to get through the door with a werepig after me and deathworms. Kinda didn't go as according to plan, but such is life.
Is this the end? Also, oh, Hutch died.
It's not the only thing that's gonna die around here.
Oh, Raisin, yeah, I wanted to ask you something if you knew how to solve this issue. Every time I join your world, my client mods automatically deactivate.
I've never had that problem that I can think
But,
of.
like, I should be able to see some like specific items and what they do and the durability. Also be able to tell when people are nearby and check their health, but it's not working. I've checked it before and it's turned on.
What do you mean by it's deactivated? Just this one
Like it-
mod or all the mods?
All of them. Because I have one where it highlights the chest in green in case there's an item similar, and even if I pick it up, it doesn't show it.
I've had problems with the Finder mod as well.
If I walk next to you, which I'm supposed to have like the team health bar, it doesn't show me either.
Well, I disabled team health for this server. It's a server-side mod.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Maybe that's why.
Yeah, maybe you're thinking that the mod is a client mod when it's actually a server mod. That could be part of the problem that you're having.
It could be it.
There are server mods that, I mean client mods that do the show item and damage and all that.
Kitty. I have a glow kitty.
I'm letting the bunnies out. Let them
Wait,
deal
no.
with this mess. Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna just stay this far away. Maybe they don't come to me.
Just drop all
If
your
not,
meat.
it's me.
Just
No,
keep it
I'm
off
a
you.
However,
Oh, you're a Weber. That's right.
Way ever.
Yeah, that's it's gonna be a bit wet. Pig converted back. How long does it take werepigs to convert back into regular pigs?
yeah.
I think I've always killed them before it ever happened.
Whenever they feel at peace with themselves.
I just let the lightning out of the bottle. Okay, bunnies, did you take care of everything here?
So much food.
Well, at least I can still convert them.
Does Brogovich sandwich do that or not?
I don't use it. Hi Nikki. Nikki Rudy. Is that like a turn on Mickey Rooney? Wait, what are these guys after?
Apparently, Tetris 99 is full of hackers.
What's Tetris 99?
Imagine Tetris, but BR.
Oh wow.
Nintendo made it.
Nintendo made it?
Yep.
Wow. That explains why it has some degree of renown.
And the thing is about Tetris 99, hackers are able to basically nearly one-shot kill people. How you actually attack is you select the person you dump trash box on.
I don't
And
even
as
know how
clear
you make
rows,
Tetris multiplayer.
Yeah, but yeah, as you clear rows, you dump trash blocks on the person you have selected, and then it slowly fills their grid. And whoever can last the longest without their running out of spaces wins.
How many players can play at a time?
100.
Oh right, of course, it's Battle Royale. How silly of me.
And hackers are able to fill entire grids currently with a single move.
Don't you
No,
think
no,
they're
no,
going
no,
to
no,
fix that
no.
though?
Raising, what have you done?
It's Nintendo.
I didn't bring
They
them over
haven't
here.
had-
Wickerbottom did.
Oh.
They haven't really had any what's its name? Any real hackers in their video games.
Oh, wow.
Because it's Nintendo.
Gotcha. Alright, Bunny. Wait, what are these guys stuck
And
on?
also Nintendo does stuff backward too. You need to remember that.
Yes. Come into my den.
Oh, no.
Currently, the biggest question is, how long will this hacking go on?
Are there any precedents for it? In terms of like Nintendo fixing previous game exploits. Because they've had multiplayer games before, like Splatoon.
Yeah, yeah, but no one's made anything for the Switch. That's the thing. No one's hacked on the Switch or anything.
Why would it's a software platform, why would it really be that much different? Do you need...
Due to Nintendo, how they had everything coded, probably. Like, you had...
Because I remember reading an article where someone did hack using... They hacked the Nintendo Switch for Smash Brothers, but then they fixed the exploit, so not the next time you turn on your Switch, it actually like locked itself because you hacked the game.
So it bricked the physical device, or just locked the game? Save.
I think it bricked the device because it detected if the game was installed without confirmation.
Werepig.
Okay, I probably should do something about that. I was gonna get you amulet. But oh my god, I hate these freaking werepigs and the things they do. You can't get a hit on them without them hitting you first unless you feint it. Just their AI is so bonkers.
I think that's how they wanted it to be.
But it's only in certain situations. It's like if they're going after food or going after a wall, for example. You'd be completely mental about the whole thing.
No.
How is there still a bunny around here? I thought I got rid of it.
It went to the other side of the caves.
But yeah, I'm just amazed people hacking Tetris of all games.
If it's a competitive game, they're most likely gonna hack it.
Yeah, it's kind of like Rule 34. If there's a competitive multiplayer game, people will hack it.
I think that's the rule, but
Yeah.
I said it's like a video game version of Rule 34. Or a hacker version of it, I guess I should say. It's like the Rule 34 for hackers.
So, is there a Souls chest? Or a Nightmare Fuel chest? Yes, there is.
I thought there was. Is there not? Oh, just a Living Logs chest, I think.
No,
If you
there
have
is
that
one.
much, you could put it inside there. Oh, there is
It's
one?
right here.
Oh, okay, it just doesn't have a sign. Then it's unofficial. In which case,
much
you could
is it?
safely ignore it.
So how much is it required to make an amulet? Because I'm
Oh,
fairly certain
it's a little bit. Like 3?
Oh, I can make it. But that's gonna be the last fuel.
Gotcha. I should just create an extra one to have it on hand.
Here. Come here.
Wait, what else am I missing? Oh, gold. Okay.
And then I get immediately murdered by Rock.
The Return of the Flint.
You got it.
I got hit by Flint 1. Maxwell is Rock Magnet.
There, I've got a couple of extra life-giving amulets here. There is indeed hope for the hopeless.
I hate Spectrum Internet.
I have Spectrum, and I don't know how I'm not experiencing the same issues.
It could just be an in-home problem. Maybe you need a better router.
And
Probably never updated the firmware.
I mean, is it just the generic thing that they give you when you subscribe?
I don't know. I don't know.
I recently just dropped $200 on a LTE router or modem. It's by Cradle Point. Normally it retails for like $600 with a 2-year contract. It's designed for small businesses. And then that's routed into another router from Ubiquiti, which itself cost me $110, I think, with a wireless access point, which costs $150. And networking starts to get expensive. Got a Cisco switch, which costs $50.
Is Taffy worth it or not?
No.
Not really. We have a sanity station.
Okay.
Barely gives anything.
Good morning, Lousy. What part of the world are you from? If it's morning there. Because it is late at night for me.
I'm just gonna go before I die again.
Alright, do you need light bulbs first? Here, I'll just give you these so you can refill your lantern.
Donka.
No. No.
Alright, what am I gonna do to get my health back? I suppose I could have somebody read a book.
I have a lot
Oh,
of
here.
monkeys.
What am I talking about? We got blue mushrooms.
Oh yeah, we got blue shrooms.
The answer to the world's problems.
Shrooms of the blue.
Shrooms are always the answer, aren't they? Should have known.
Slurpers.
Did somebody kill all the slurpers? I killed any of the ones that went after me. The monkeys may have stolen the pelt, though, because I usually don't bother picking it up. Alright, gotta put these resources away. I wonder if my pigs are back yet.
They were gonna hit me. It's like, wait.
You thought I was swinging at you?
Yeah. Oh hey. Oh, keep that. That's a sheep.
I have 20 nightmare fuel, so I'm not gonna bother being insane here. It just takes a lot of time. You have to deal with the negatives. Oh, my pet is hungry. Do we have any rot? Try to feed them an almost exclusive diet of rot here. In this case, you'll be treated to frog legs.
Blueberries.
I mean, the diet of rot is the latest fad diet. You've heard of keto and stuff. Rot is where it's at. Even Steve Jobs, he'd insist on his carrot juice diets and whatnot. The reason he died is because he wasn't eating rot diets. Should have just eaten rot, pure.
Have you heard about the breatharian?
Nah, I'm not a diet person. My belief
Well-
is that if you want to lose weight, just eat less.
Breatharians is actually quite interesting.
Oh, breatharians? Okay, I might have heard these people. Are these the people that think they can eat air or oxygen
Yes,
or something?
That the air itself contains enough particles and nutrients to keep you alive.
Yeah, okay. I don't think they'll be with us long, but I guess... Oh, wow, it's actually spring. Hey. And we have bees. So, here, I'm gonna briefly repair these walls here. Breatharians. Yeah, somehow I heard about that.
I hope the people on the server like chicken because I'm making a lot of chicken apparently.
Hey, I'm a WX. I'll eat anything that isn't actually rotten. And monster meat.
Labs and privilege.
Monkeys?
Oh wait, I thought those were only exclusive to Shipwreck.
Not the Spelunkies. You're thinking of prime apes. It's you again? I changed my profile pic. I drew it. Good job. You taking incentive there? Or initiative, I should say. What? And once again, another season, another Nomak tusk. I killed, or yeah, is it just called a tusk? Called a tusk, a Mak tusk? Like, what is it called exactly? Walrus tusk, maybe? Yeah. Another season, another no walrus tusk. Oh wow, these bunnies might actually not win this one. Should be interesting to watch though. I might have to intercede. Let's take a poke at a gander at this. Yeah, those bunnies are all running. Oh my god. I need to get out of here while the getting's good. The bunnies cannot handle it on their own. Wait, not sure what are.
Oh,
You did find one, Slurper? They're the ones that tried to jump on your head. It's probably the easiest way to figure it out.
Never encountered that enemy. Or...
They're in the ruins.
Oh, okay.
They jump on your head and then they consume any food that you have as hunger. Not all of it, but it's at a set rate. Oh, maybe I'll get struck by lightning here. Nah, I already have enough health. Oh.
Does being struck by lightning as a WX affect anything negatively or just positively?
It drains your sanity.
Okay.
Like, almost instantly. But I usually don't view that as a negative, because sanity is transient. Ooh boy. I'd be freezing for no reason. Alright. Back to base.
It is a 596 with the prophecy foretold that your base is last for 600 days.
Could you say that again?
Because you stated in the video, and it's just, you already said that it might last longer, but you said that it lasts around 600 days.
What does?
Your bases.
Up to this point, the bases that I hosted with a virtual private server hosting company called DigitalOcean could only support up to roughly 600 days because of performance issues that continually cropped up with like numerous people on the server past that day. That won't be the problem here though, because I'm now hosting the server myself on my own hardware, so yeah, it shouldn't be a problem. The reason I hosted it with DigitalOcean is because it got better performance. In terms of networks for other players, it was mostly for the benefit of other players because I thought my connection would be pretty iffy. It turns out it kind of wasn't, so.
Oh, I have 4 monster meat if you want it.
Yeah. You can always just bundle it, so there's really no downside. Me collecting. Oh, I have enough for another pig house, so I'm gonna go ahead and build one when I get back down. Fight, 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 says Space Pumpkins. So what I like about Space Pumpkins is instead of being Space Pumpkins, we have Space _ Pumpkins. Have you ever heard of Total Space Biscuit?
No.
So you've heard of Total Biscuit, right?
Is that a person?
Yeah, he was kind of like, he recently died of, I think it was colon cancer, but he was a pretty big, like in the scene of PC video games and stuff. Yeah, apparently he went to a convention one time and people spelt his name as Total Space Biscuit when it's actually just all one word, kind of like, it'd be like Raising Space Hell, where I have it all as one word, but you know, optionally somebody could come along and spell it with a space in between because that's how you kind of say it. You don't say it as one word really. So yeah, there's this whole, like, anybody who uses an online pseudonym is probably going to fall foul of this at some point or other, where they become something space something, when really the original name is just conjoined. It's all one string of text. Big house. So even down here we're having to deal with these golden belts now. I need to just be able to move the entire Pig King down here. Just get like one of those stretcher lifts. I forget what they call them. Litters, I think they're called.
Find a way to get like the cardboard box mod again, and just pack up the Pig King and walk away.
I like my idea. Getting him on a litter, it would require 4 players to actually move him. It'd be some effort, but you could like relocate the Pig King.
I need to fix that wall right here. Right.
Hey, and I have enough for another one, but I don't have enough boards. Crap.
Is it a good idea to bring down the pinwheel and just blow away these trees or not?
With Aline, he can just kind of mine them all, so that's probably the best way to do it. Or chop them all, yeah. That would be the most efficient way to get rid of them here. I'm thinking...
Oh my god. You scared me.
Who is?
Sal scared me.
Kim?
Sal Volcano scared me because
oh, okay.
I don't know what he's wearing, but I just saw that thing come up to me. I'm like, oh no, what is that? And I just tried to walk away, and it stopped in front of me. Oh, is that a? It's
It's a slurper.
Oh, that's a slurper. Okay. Oh, those things.
Yeah.
What that? Are they called slurpers?
Yeah, they're called slurpers.
Push it in. Push it in. No, no, no! It's gonna freeze. It's gonna open. There we go.
Nice. So they actually yield light, don't they? Or
yeah, they do.
Yeah, because they can jump through the wall.
Oh, they can?
I don't know. It can hit.
They can hit you past it. Okay.
Yeah. A bit like a frog, I suppose. I've seen people
There's a skeleton in there.
There's
a skeleton in there.
Usual reason. What? Whose skeleton is it?
Probably Eileen's.
Pete's.
Oh.
In a pathetic heap, it seems death worms was the cause.
Wow, calling people pathetic. Have you no shame?
Are all these mole worms? Oh, they're trying to get certain minerals that are stuck here. But at least they're doing a decent job of cleaning this area up.
I'm gonna call this the Weather Restaurant from now on. I will hit anyone who gets near my kitchen.
Nobody gets you in the kitchen. We could get another slurper in the other cage if we find one. When we reset the ruins, it doesn't reset the slurpers, does it? I've never really made a note of it. In that case, I'm kind of sad that we killed the slurpers. Or mostly me. Since it was mostly my doing.
Genocide.
Yeah, it was a bit like... killing buffalo. I didn't know how to appreciate it until it was almost gone.
There's already a frog laying here.
Oh. My little buddy here is hungry. Well, at the moment when I probably did it, I wasn't aware that I was going to keep the world for any significant length of time. I want to make an end table here. Carpeted flooring. Oh, ouch. That could be a problem. I'm not sure how much beefalo fur wool we have left, but some careless person allowed them to be genocided. So, I wonder if they've come back yet. I've heard it's possible. It just takes a very long time. It was a sad state of things. Like, this world only had one herd of beefalo. It doesn't usually work like that. I need to get rid of these spiders as well here.
Maybe somewhere hidden, there's just another herd of beefalo.
We can find out. I think we used count prefabs, and it should print out how many are left. Let's see here. Yeah, count prefabs, beefalo. Oh, it's not going to actually output it. I mean, we could also do go next beefalo. No, there are no beefalo in this world.
Wow. Well, I hope you guys like honey nuggets, because that's apparently the only thing I can be able to cook. Who stole my ham? I made that for myself and someone stole it. I cannot believe this.
I recently learned that you could use the Charlie end table. What is it called? Damn it, I forget the name of it. The stagehand. You could use it as a limitless source of sort of fuel for Woody. So if you need something to gnaw on, you can just gnaw/hammer the stagehand until it's gone. Until Woody gets the log meter back up. Okay, apparently this tooth trap here is pretty garbage. Oh, here we go. Moose gooses. There, 3 of them.
It is a plural for moose goose, meeskies?
I've heard that it is, but I've seen no official confirmation that's the case. I've just seen other players say it, but
Cooking is apparently very dangerous because you're standing way too close to the flowers.
alright. Hounds have been dealt with. And I probably should do something about these
Oh
tooth
my
traps.
god! Sal! How did you get it on you again?
The slurper?
Yes, you got the slurper on him again.
It can jump through the wall. Apparently.
So it just consumes your hunger?
Yeah. And it
I need to hammer the skeleton.
it gives light, so you won't die.
There should be some hammers built out. Give me 1 second to check.
I appear to be starving. This
That's
is
'cause you didn't come by my kitchen.
highly irregular for an inorganic creature such as myself.
Oh.
Entity. Oh, there's some special rot. Alright, pig, come back.
Alright, I'll get
Fire-
some stone to rebuild the
Fire
wall.
is not good.
There we go. Got it.
I am good. You follow me, not fire. Okay, you foolish pig. I'll show you who's boss, you bastard. I don't even know, do pigs steal things from crockpots?
I think I've witnessed them do it.
I don't think they can because they seem to be more programmed for destruction. Where like they would hit it instead and it would simply just destroy the crockpot. Is there a possibility you can join? We have 3 people on right now, so there are 3 slots left. But that said, I'm going to be quitting in a few minutes, so yeah, probably another night would be best. Come on, pig. These pigs are so random at night. They do not listen very well, even when they are under my charge. What if I put a bounty in the same pen as the slurper? That's a good question. I don't think they see him as enemies, but they might. My relationship with slurpers up to this point has been very one-dimensional. I kill them. End of story.
So mean. Not even taking them out for tea to see if he's a nice guy.
I'm quite prejudiced, I guess.
You just see a little rolling volume like, oh, time to die. What is that? Oh, that's your pet. Come on. Got him. Inside? Okay.
Oh, are the bunnies going after the slurpers, or are they going after the Weber?
No, we're just freezing the bunnies. The bunnies are the rabbits.
Wait, the small ones or the big ones?
The small ones.
Oh, okay.
No, no, no,
You don't
no,
want
no,
them to
no,
get
no,
away,
no,
or
no, no.
what?
Yeah, basically.
Alright,
Okay.
I've got enough pig skin here for another house. What was that?
Hmm?
I heard a little tune.
Oh, I got a message.
Oh, okay.
So how do you build wax? Is it wax paper? No, it's
Bundling wrap?
yes, bundling wrap.
You need the blueprint from Bee Queen.
Dang it.
You could kill Bee Queen. Anybody can solo Bee Queen. I would encourage you to use the Magiluminescence though. I think that's highly recommended. So you'll use the Beekeeper hats and Magiluminescence and the Walking Cane. If you don't have those, you should probably wait a bit. Oh,
Is it
here.
one that a bun?
I can give you a bundling wrap. I've got an extra.
Okay.
Or 2.
How do you make it?
I mean, unless you have the blueprint, you can't.
Oh, okay.
But how do I make it? It
Like the
requires
ingredients.
rope and wax paper. And wax paper is made using, let's see here. It's bee wax and 1 papyrus. And papyrus is made using reeds. So You need honeycomb, you need reeds, you need blueprints. It's a bit of a, what do they call those? Production chain. But the payoff is well worth it. Alright, what am I looking for here? I need some boards. Oh, you're hungry again, huh?
Wait, that's an interesting statement.
My pet.
If we lick it, we'll turn to wood.
Wait, what?
Yeah, that's what Weber says every time I inspect the spores. I think
mean,
is that like... Because Weber's a child, so maybe he's referring to like, oh, we'll just die. But in a childish manner.
huh. Do you have any extra
and it-
monster meat?
Mhm.
Hutch makes
Funny
the
you
bunnies
ask.
run? Oh wow. Look at that.
I gave you the 4 I had.
Okay. Just checking. It's okay if you don't.
I mean, there's a source of monster meat right here.
I could kill bunnies, I guess.
You can get the slurper.
Wait, how is Slurper gonna give me monster meat?
Oh, it doesn't give monster meat?
Why would I kill it? Pete went through all the trouble to get it. I wouldn't be heartless like that. Or would I? Sometimes I am unsure.
Oh. It's so fun to play with this thing. I think your pet's hungry, Sal. Oh, you can put spores into the farms. That's interesting.
Yeah, that's how you grow the best crops. Winter gives you chills.
Yeah, no, he's right. Winter does for at least for me as well. It makes me feel cold whenever we're playing winter, and whenever it's summer, I feel so hot. It can be winter still, and I can just feel like I'm sweating. What am I looking for? Living logs.
Alright, I'm gonna be closing it down for tonight. Alright, so
Alright.
get ready to leave. Okay.
Let me just get this farm. Oh, never mind. Okay.
I do like the kitty cat, or the kitty cat, because it stays on the ground, unlike the birdling, which tends to hover near your head and seems to get in the way of more stuff. Just like given its increased profile because of that flying.
You think the kitty cat and the hound.
I also like the kitty cat's running animation. It's wonderful. I like the way it
Its
just kinda
eating animation
glides
is the
along.
cutest thing. Have you seen it when he eats?
Probably, but I probably forgot.
Here you go. Come hither, kitty. I just find it adorable how he eats.
It's almost like the character. Characters kind of eat like that. Wait, is it what the birdling does as well? No. The birdling doesn't have the little chubby cheek thing going on for it. Alright.
I can pet it. Oh yes.
Alright, have a good night.